Okay, so this might be a 2-hour reading because there was a lot coming in. So yeah, just the synchronicity. It's funny how yeah. So anyway, we'll get into the cards, and I pre-shuffled all the decks. It's going to be quite in-depth because of what you were talking about in your email. And I'll be more specific, just, to keep it anonymous, but it doesn't, whatever, about the, the dreams about plants or crystals and so on and so forth. So, and I'm sure you researched it on your own, but I'm going to do a video actually after this reading, after your reading, that you might want to check out. And I'll talk about some of that stuff there too. And I'll send you the link. And then, yeah, there's some other things you can search on my channel or just online. I'm sure that you probably already have been considering, if you're getting dreams about certain flowers or plants or crystals, especially the divine feminine has really been getting, and especially any kind of like aquamarine, Larimar, any kind of stone that has like an aqua blue, that really light blue, like Caribbean blue color is really indicative of Atlantis. Okay, anything that's rose, okay, has to do with the sun, has to do with the ancient ones, that's who we are, really, we are our own ancient ancestors. And I was thinking today, because I always watch these really interesting, I find them interesting, fascinating actually. I'm into megalithic, all the ancient, sites and stuff like that. So there's one channel that I'm sub to that they have a lot of talks about a lot of really cool ancient sites. And so anyway, the high priestess goddess energy is arising, and we're remembering our ancient, all our past lives, our ancient history, a lot of it not so great. So it can be very magical, and it can also be scary. The high priestess, they have the gifts of all the holy gifts, okay? So you can tap into truth. So when you can do that, when you're aligned with truth, you can tap into past, present, future. You can see what's going on behind the veil, behind people's lives. So a lot of times, people just know someone's not being honest, but they would go to an oracle, they would consult an oracle or a holy man or whatever back in the day, okay, whatever. A sage, guru, whatever, okay, different, whatever. We can go on and on with the 72 names. So, and basically just to get confirmation of what they already knew, or were awakening or awakening to. So, if it had to do with, a spouse cheating or someone doing them dirty, lying, scheming them, and they were found out, because an oracle just has the gift of the seer, okay? There's a lot of different gifts, okay? The holy gifts, So, it's a blessing and a curse. Because it's poison to the ones who are being dishonest. And so if they get found out, most likely their response wouldn't be to give their life to God and be an honest, decent person. They'd want to kill the oracle. And a lot of times, okay, these women, high priestess, oracle. Okay, then they were called witches and all this other stuff. You know, we were murdered lifetime after lifetime. So there's a lot of healing that's also happening. A lot of healing that's coinciding, that's happening concurrently with this awakening to all this ancient knowledge that we're unlocking, that's just been dormant till the right time. So the divine feminine rising in her power and her awareness, there's going to be a lot of friction, we'll just say. Distorted masculine templating from implanted, you could say, brainwashing, social conditioning, okay, oppositional conditioning, when we're really just one. We need the masculine and the feminine together, perfect balance. Yeah, so there's, I'll go into more depth in the thing that I'm going to share. It'll be the video right after this, so just to explain how important divine masculine coming together with divine feminine and how powerful that is. Okay, divine masculine and feminine, perfect balance of that. So we're shedding this oppositional conditioning, polarizing everything. We've been so conditioned to debate two sides of an argument, when really the two need to come together. That creates the third energy, the Trinity. This is what we're missing in all these teachings. So there can be a lot of, and I'm not saying men, women across the board. It's social programming, and it's by design. Okay, it's all part of the matrix. It's by design. It's created. Okay, it's constructed. It's a construct, and there's going to be triggering, kicking and screaming, us wanting to diminish our gifts because we don't want to deal with people being jealous or people calling us this. I've been called everything. Okay, so we're just going to have to do this fearless regardless of if we're not going to have any friends. Our family's all going to turn against us. They're going to be haters on YouTube and act like they're all with you, and then really when you start getting blessed, you see that they're really not with you. But they don't need to be. Everyone needs to be with God. It all stems from God and spurts out from there, right? One spurt, all the sperm. Okay. Whether you want to call it the 144, whatever it is, all of our lives that we've lived, lifetime after lifetime, was written from the beginning. There's nothing new under the sun. Since the very beginning, the whole web was spun. So that just came in. That was angels. All glory to the Most High. So let's get into the cards. I'm going to burn a little bit of Palo Santo. So just be aware that that is what's going on, and be patient with people who it's going to, these lower vibrational things have to come up to be released, healed, purged. So it's going to express itself as jealousy. You know, the Christians would say mockers and scoffers. You know, hip New Agers will be, you know, the haters. Whatever. So the thumbs down us. Trolls, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So don't let any of that dissuade you in any way and get you off track, and distort anything so that you lose your focus. Let's maintain focus. God first. Okay, this is what unlocks all the magic, all the blessings, to the key, the master key. Okay, and the divine feminine has that within, especially if she's given birth. Okay, really taps into that power. The masculine, and this is why they go on the hero's journey. Okay, Jungle Book. It was a little boy for a reason, not a little girl. Jabberwocky. Okay, an adolescent boy goes on his pilgrimage to connect with spirit. Okay, so we're getting back to that. Okay, the feminine leads the way. And that triggers a lot of men too, because of, again, the brainwashing, the social conditioning, the even women, I'm saying, the push-pull, okay? Codependent, narcissistic, push-pull. It's not balanced into the center where the heart is, and this is what we're doing now. We're doing heart now. We're being heart now. So, you know, there's no more bowing down to anything. There's only connecting back to source, God, creator, and self. And unlocking all the magic and the power therein. So, higher perspective. As we go higher and higher, we're going to see these things playing out. It's going to be so obvious to us the more we raise our consciousness. So, just see, you're going to see these lower expressions playing out. It's going to, like I said, it's going to look like jealousy. It's going to look like whatever. It's going to look, some people will be like, oh my God, you're so great. Just push, pull, either way, good, bad. It all just, I just release it all to the universe, or I release it all to God. Okay. And I love my job. And I'm very, you know, I have, my clients are very few and far between, but the timeliness of it and everything, there's always synchronicities. There's always, and you can see all the clients that I've ever done. They're on my channel. I think only one got deleted, and it was really old. It was like from last year or something. So, anything that I've ever gotten donations or paid for to do readings, I've given out tenfold. Okay, so, and I'm not tooting my own horn saying I'm humble or this and that. What I'm saying is there's no scarcity mentality over here. Okay, I get food stamps, this, that, whatever. But I keep with the flow. Money comes in, I give it out, more comes in, and God just keeps blessing me. And this is the flow. This is what we're doing. There's no lack mentality. Okay. There's enough abundance and blessings and prosperity and magic for everyone. So we're shedding all these distortions, all these lies, all these polarities. We're coming more and more into that oneness. And as we do that, there's going to be some painful shedding, you know, like snakes shedding their skin in order to grow. So it could be uncomfortable, itchy, tight, constrictive, you know, some cracks and little cracking and bleeding happening there, you know. Some sleepless nights, some extreme hunger, some loss of appetite. Okay, so this is what's happening. Let's get on with the cards now. Like I said, I pre-shuffled each 3 times and cut them into thirds. So, but we're gonna, my style is just to let Great Spirit, Divine Mother, Father, God, let the cards fall. And so that's how we do it. That's how we be. Let me turn the light on here now. So, and I'll show you as I go along what decks we're using. So yeah, I just wanted to do a little intro there for you, just because, yeah, the vibe of what you were talking about, what you're experiencing, what you're getting in your dream time. Really feeling shamanic, high priestess, ancient knowledge, wisdom, divine feminine, taking her proper place, okay? The lead role. There has to be a captain of the team, okay? So that's, you know, Gabriel and Jesus, you know why they were such perfect teachers of this wisdom and this knowledge is because they knew of the importance of letting the right brain lead the way, the creative flowing part of you. So these 2 stones are what I picked. These 2 called to me. So create and creer, C-R-E-E-R, is I believe that is to believe, creer. So create, to believe is to create. If you can believe it, the belly of Eve, and trust. So, get all the cards in there as much as I can. Did a little rearranging and put my fireplace out in the living room, and got my drums out from under my dresser. Like, yeah, we gotta get going on those a little bit more. Excuse me, my mouth's a little bit dry here. Kombucha. Good stuff. So as we burn this, any messages that want to come in? Yeah, I'm going to go into some Gabriel. I'll mention that because that's kind of general. A lot of people that have connections with different angels. So I'm really going to go into that in the video that I'm going to do next, and share some stuff that I was getting, that I was tapping into, that we were tapping into. I like to say we. We like to say we. So, then I'll talk a little bit about the plant and the crystal, and that you are having some remembrance of, awakening of, downloads, whatever you want to call it. Unlocking some of your subconscious, okay? Buried deep within us, all this past life stuff. So we know this plant medicine. We know all this, oh, Lada, you're getting hot. We know this from lifetime after lifetime. We don't necessarily need to go find it in a book. We probably wrote those books in past lives. So we just, it's all inside of us. Everything we need to know is inside of us. So I'm not a very good business woman when it comes to, I studied business, but I'm just like, I just want to do art and stuff, because I can't be the salesman. Like, it's like everywhere you go, every type of salesman is like a used car salesman, even if it's new age or religion, or that's why I don't have very many clients. But I am blessed. Exactly when I need them, I get them, and they're the exact ones I need, even if, you know, they get triggered, or it's beautiful. No, but I've been blessed with beautiful energies from my clients. I don't say my, but you know. Okay, so blessings over the reading. And you mentioned how, you know, you like the Bible, Christianity type stuff. Got the Bible there. So we're going to pull a random verse for you. We have a spirit deck, so there's quite a few Jesus cards in there. We have the angel cards, so fairies, all kinds of stuff. So a couple of the cards are in depth, so like I said, and you know, just a lot of stuff was coming in just for the divine feminine alone, and then tapping in with your energies and what you were talking about, and your name too. I was like, okay, so I'll email you about that. When I talk about the plant and the crystal that you had the dream about. I think you said it was dream, both of them. So let's start off with the spirit deck. Spirit Oracle. I was supposed to email the last two clients about their name synchronicity. Oh man. I'm gonna have to do that, all three of you at the same time. It's just so much is constantly coming in, so But I like to do that because it's like the synchronicity with the names, the time of the emails, and when what I mean by synchronicity is when I'm getting certain things in dreams and stuff. So you see it happening all over, lots of people. And we're all at different phases. That's why as we go up, up and up and up, up and away in our phases, we have to, you know, be patient, help lift up the other ones who are coming up, not be impatient. But and the impatience is part of it too. So, but the higher perspective brings more patience, more awareness, more mercy and forgiveness, because, you know, we understand we were there as well. And so having patience, mercy, and forgiveness for self. Everything starts with self, and when we can do that for self, we can do that for others. Truly, not just say that, like really do it, not just say it and then, you know. Honesty. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, yes, look what was on the top. Alchemy. I'm going to plug in just because, just in case I don't hear the little... Charging. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at alchemy on the top. That is beautiful. That's kind of twin flame card, sort of. See how the two faces profile, okay, come together, make that third energy. Wow, whoa, alchemy. Blessings on the bottom. Look at that. See, anything, just let it flow. You just be that rainbow bridge and it just let everything pass under you. And you bless it as it goes by. It could be a big old rotten log. Ooh, just love it, bless it. Let it drift by with everything else. So I'm saying the polarizing of, oh, people are going to love you, people are going to hate you, you're going to be too much for people, you're going to be too little for people, you're going to be, okay, so you just have to be enough for yourself, no God, no self, and that's it, and just be that rainbow bridge and let everything, good or bad, no matter what it looks like, just let it keep flowing. This is the flow. So beautiful. Blessings and alchemy. So I'm saying, yeah, you've been blessed with some gifts, I think. And according to what you said you were, you know, getting in your dreams, okay, we're remembering this stuff is... So we have all the new stones that I just got. I was really putting it on this this new South American Earth Warriors Oracle. So we have labradorite, lepidolite, which is a lavender amethyst kind of color mica. We have green fluorite, celestine, and 2 types of tourmaline. And this is bismuth right here, and it looks kind of like this is just naturally formed. It's also an element, so it's composed only of bismuth, and it looks like an ancient South American pyramid, huh? And it naturally forms like that, so that's freaking magical. I knew I was called to bring that stone out. I knew for a reason. Okay, look at all this blue, and all the cards, all the top of the cards, I don't know if you can really tell, but like this is kind of more green, but these are all blue. This is pink on the top, like blues. So honesty, true blue. So this says, love, compassion, and truth will heal the present situation. Just like I was saying with that rainbow bridge. Okay, just love it, heal it, let it flow past. Be honest with yourself. Discover what it is that you truly desire. Then speak your truth clearly. Always speak with love and compassion, and know that the truth will never harm anyone when spoken from a place of love. That's right, we can't use truth as a weapon. Okay, because that's not aligning with honesty. So it has to be truth, yes, but honesty more importantly, because honesty, H-O, honor, holy, est, celestial, so the holy truth of the stars. Okay, so that's beyond ego. So we have honesty. Okay. And then blessings of alchemy. I wonder. Do we got a magician in the house? Maga? So, this is, did I show you that? Okay. Yeah, that was the spirit oracle. Now we're doing the resonance oracle. And see how it's all like all blue, oneness, okay? And that's Mikael. We'll see if Michael comes up in the cards. He's been coming back up a little bit because he's a protector of Earth, Malkuth, which is where we're at. We're in the season of Aries right now, which is the Sephra of Malkuth, the Earth, also the under-Earth. Creation stuck in my hand, and I chose to create. Okay, so this divine feminine creative force, okay, it's in everything. Man and woman, masculine, feminine. The plants, the insects, really getting plant and insect medicine lately. So we're getting flowers, we're getting dreams about crystals, plants, different flowers, like literally God. Okay, two came out. So we ended with creation on the bottom of the overall. Okay, that's perfect. But I knew that was that stone. Now, it's like create your own reality outside the lines. Free yourself from the limitations of the flesh. See beyond the flesh. Everything create ion, okay? Believing. See this red like stripe or ribbon or whatever across like this window. And I was just dreaming of a window a few nights ago that I couldn't close because a piece of the glass was like separate from it. Like they were, and then it was like too short when I tried to close it. I was like, okay, just gonna let the, but see, that's how the ancient windows were. I mean, we lived in more temperate climates. We didn't have to, you know, have it all covered up. And we trusted more. We were one with more the insects and the, you know what I mean? It's like we have all these screens to keep the bugs out and all but that's only because we have houses different now than we used to in the ancient days. Okay, we didn't store food the same way. We didn't do, okay, things have been so lost, distorted. What's on the top? Circles and cycles. There's this card. I think that came up the last time I used this deck. So that's the masculine and feminine. Blue and red comes together to make purple. The opposite color on the color wheel is gold, so it's no mistake that this card is purple and gold, and that is red and blue. And where those cross, that's creation. Again, this third energy, masculine, feminine, working together, they create that bridge. Okay, so there's a bridge again. And again, this is kind of like this oneness streaming through consciousness right now. Even on this blessing card, this oneness, the stream of consciousness that is flowing to the earth now, flowing to all of us. If we're ready for this, for honesty, okay, then we're going to be receiving the blessings. If we're still caught up in ego, judging others, judging ourselves, withholding our gifts, okay. Shit. Oh, I was gonna grab the joy rock too, and I'm like, no, I wanted to grab two, and and for the energy of the year, and that's what. But that's so funny because look, this is the other card that came up. Childlike joy, and I was gonna grab joy. We'll see if Jophiel comes up. She might come up. So, childlike joy and the great everything. Wow. That's a big, heavy one. The great everything, okay? The great everything and the great nothing. Look at that. Sorry about the glare. What you gonna do? So look at that. Okay, so honesty, childlike joy, and the great everything. Wow. And then we have creation on the bottom and circles and cycles on the top. A lot of C's. C. Childlike joy, creation, circles and cycles. The 4 C's. The 4 C's, the 4 seasons. I'm thinking of advertising. Or what was it? Yeah, something. I think. Yeah, the 4 C's of advertising. That's funny. Maybe that's a message for me to tap back into that. Okay. The great everything. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. And the honesty of the childlike joy. When we're in this high vibration of childlike joy, we're so free. We're so honest. We're so connected to the great everything. This is where all this magic happens. All the blessings come in, this alchemy. Okay, now we're going to do a shamanic healing oracle card. I'm pulling quite a few oracle cards for you just because of the nature of what you shared. I was like, okay, the dreams you're getting and stuff, so it's... I know what's going on here. We know what's happening. Just saying we connects me or we, the I... Well, yeah, because when it's singular, you are in that Trinity energy. The EYE, the I, EYE. The yin yang. There's a big giant yin yang that got stuck in my hand. I didn't see what card it was, but when I said EYE, I saw a big giant yin yang. So, what card wants to come out from the shamanic healing deck? We got 2 from the Resonance Oracle, so there's a big connection. This childlike joy and the great everything, returning to that great everything, okay, like when we were a child. Level of honesty associated with that too. Okay, that's too many here. I'm just seeing if one flipped around or something, that might be the one. No, it felt like one flipped over. Okay. Give it to us raw, team. Where's my little arrow? Okay. We don't want to shuffle these ones too much, angels. Come on, because the gilded edge. We want to keep it nice. Come on. Like, take care of it. Okay, come on. Give this one, though. These are a little slippery, guys. So, childlike joy, the great everything. So, trees, the earth, the stars, the air, the water, just really tapping into the elementals. Really focusing on that childlike joy. And really trusting that. Trusting in God. Trusting in so that we can create. That's what the Divine Feminine energy is all about. Creativity, imagination, believing and trusting in God. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. These aren't just like, okay, there we go. There's our card. Sacred space on the bottom, 21, which is 7 plus 7 plus 7. Sacred space. Yeah, I'm making my space really sacred, doing a little rearranging and, and just, deep clean, whatever. You have a nice rainy week, you gotta get a lot of housework done. So sacred space. And on the top, 18 reduces to 9, which is the number of completion. 9 months, all that, okay. It's all good. And 18 is 9 plus 9. So we have a 3 and a 9. Very good Trinity numbers. What did we get here? I'm telling you, I knew I should have grabbed that rock. Okay, so I'm just telling you, joy is coming in. Look at childlike joy. I'm gonna go grab it just so you like, you don't have a joy rock. Yes, I do. Okay. Joy to the world, the divine feminine has arrived. Okay. Oh, wow. This is a lot of joy is coming in. I can feel it. I can feel the resistance too. Even my son is like, wants to interrupt and get louder and louder when I'm trying to talk or like, or, you know, resisting having to respect mother. Just these things are, you know, okay. So I'm just saying, look at childlike joy. This is the card that came out. I didn't see because it was laying face down. Okay, and that's number what? 42. That reduces to 6. That's giving and receiving. You have to know how to do that with God and self first, okay? You and God do that. We learn our lessons working with the angels, with Team God. And it's all about this, just getting back to this. So it's not about really learning stuff. It's about shedding stuff, getting rid of stuff so that we can uncover our true essence. And it's really all this beautiful stuff, really. But it takes a lot of work to get it. It's painful. But there's joyous moment. It's, you know, and it's constantly going to be texture, okay, down here in the 3D. But we can start anchoring more and more and more of this as we just get more and more honest and shed all the conditioning, all the programming, the polarizing, the oppositional conditioning that makes us polarize everything. Okay, so joy. Insects and flowers, hello. The water, okay, the Atlantis, that ancient Uturi, that aqua color, aquamarine, Larimar. I had a dream about I was in this, it looked like different little atrium areas, all these columns and staircases, these columns that had like gold around, like rings, you know, where the round part, and like just like the walkways, like where you would normally, we would have cement or flagstone or whatever, okay, and little steps, just like 1, 2, and then the next platform. So there was just like these little square recessed areas that were just a couple, and then like plantings, okay, and they were all square and all connected. It was aquamarine staircases. It's just like emerald tablets of Thoth, indestructible alchemical process. I'm just saying, we didn't have to, it sounds unbelievable, right? Creer, believe. If you can believe it, you can create it. But see, we've been lied to. All these lies that we fed into. But it's all divine. It's all, where'd that card go? Circles and cycles, right? So that wanted to come stick in. Okay, you're connected. That's another one. That's the great everything, and then you're connected. That's big. And simplicity. That started out on the bottom. I was gonna say that when I started shuffling. So, I mean, childlike joy can't get more simple than that. The blessings are coming in for the divine feminine. The more and more you align with honesty, you align with the great everything, and you align with joy, childlike joy. Oh, okay, so Create a sacred space for yourself. So you have a space where it's just all good. All one, all good. You with God, that 0 point. Okay. So make sure you have that sacred space, whether it's a room in your house, a little section of your backyard that's not for the kids to play football in or what. It's just all gated up. No one else is allowed in there unless they want to participate in the sacred energy, okay? And only, you know, by divine feminine permission only, okay? Even if you got to put a lock on a gate or just... Divine Feminine needs to claim her space, her sacred space, claim her territory. Okay, make sure people respect that. We don't ask for much. We just want our little nook in the corner of the damn yard. We're entitled to that. We're not asking for everything, okay? But we are asking for our own little corner. Little put baby in a corner. Okay. Let's not get too silly. This is serious ancient ancestor. Okay. Ancient spirit technology. Okay, this one is big box. Magical dimensions. Dio 2. Because there's two aspects of God, masculine and feminine, water and fire, Jesus and Gabriel. And where we manifest is Malkuth with Uriel, using our essence and then the elements, while Michael protects us. Mikael, the mirror, the perfect reflection of God, that which protects the earth. By being that direct, perfect reflection of God. And Jesus, he cons you. He pulls you in. He sucks you in with the water, the word that's so comforting and beautiful. He's a con artist, I tell you. It's a trick. I'm just kidding. That's too many. He passes you off to Gabriel, but first Michael, he'll let you know. And you know, Azrael, if you're, you know, divine feminine, underworld, shaman, you might have the angels of death come and visit you. I'm just saying. They had Michael come visit me, and then the next night it was Azrael. So it was nice that they set it up like that. Because it's about safe passage, and this is why I had such connection with Harriet Tubman and did reports on her in 2 or 3 different grades. I know at least twice I did her and also Amelia Earhart, because of the Bermuda Triangle fascinated me. Okay, being in 5th grade, whatever. Okay, there's our card for this one. Oh, I love it. Harmonic resolution, card 19. That reduces to 1. So there's that singularity, harmonic resolution, where we're all one. Negativity, anger, transmutation. Right? If we're just being honest, okay, what we're really doing, okay, higher perspective, we're gonna alchemize the shit out of this shit. From a higher perspective, divine feminine wisdom. Harmonic resolution. Remember, it was in that honesty card, it was about being honest, but so when we're being honest, make sure we're not using truth as a weapon. We're coming actually from our heart, okay? Then we can bring forth those higher, the honesty, honor, holy honor with honesty. That's mercy, grace, wisdom, okay? The higher divine feminine wisdom. So harmonic resolution, okay? Transmutation. Responsibility was the next card after this one, and there's 3 stars there. Trinity. Okay, it's what Gabriel and Jesus are all about. That's why they're, you know, working with the masculine to teach them the way, because it's not about trying to dull her shine, trying to impede her blessings. Oh, that is definitely not the way, and they're being taught that too. And the ones who awaken and all this stuff, they're going to be blessed, and they're going to have a divine feminine. And the divine feminine who do this thing, they're going to be blessed and have their divine masculine. Because you have to be divine and align with divine, and then you're aligned with divine. There you are. So, oh wow. Contemplation, number 7. Silence, knowing, releasing control. Ooh, this is that sacred space. I'm getting that energy from that, okay? And contemplation, together, you and God. And that's a 7, okay? And there was a 21 and a 777. And releasing control. See, when we get to a place where we're in our divine feminine essence, okay? We're truly honest, honor, holy. There's so much surrender and releasing, being open, okay? And I'll go more into open and Gabriel and Abrir, okay, in the thing that I'm going to do after video, after your reading. So, and here's 38, that reduces to 11, the promise, soulmates, attraction, partnership. Wow. And they look how ancient they look, and see how he's wearing a red, and there's red roses on the table with, it's all like very romantic and beautiful, and it looks like the ancients, like star family, okay, supporting it. See how it's like a circle around it, protecting it. And then there's like right here, they're like blue, okay, Syrian, any blue beings, those are like Syrian, the ancients, okay, very much all about love. So red tablecloth, red, that represents the flesh, that represents the ancient Uturi, Aries, arising. Okay, so I'm just saying that was top card there, the promise, and that reduces to 11, twin flame, soulmate. 3 is Christ consciousness. So is 8, 2 3s together reflecting each other, creates that 8. So with the alchemy card there, I don't know, it's already getting the twin flame vibe anyway, but oh yeah, contemplation. Okay, so in partnership, that's a year, this is a 2-year, the year for partnership. So let's read this one, because this has certain crystals and essential oil. I opened right up to 9, destiny. So this card says negativity, anger, transmutation. Yeah, in order for divine feminine we really need to shed all the lower vibrational stuff in order to keep evolving, waking up more and more to our true soul's essence. So the image is connected with the lavender red color ray. So the image on the card is connected with the lavender red color ray. So red is more Gabriel. It looks like eyes right there, huh? And lavender is more on the spectrum of Michael. So this is on page 46. That reduces to 10. Again, a 1. Which is, the card is 19, reduces to a 1 as well. So this is that harmonic, okay? This oneness, this alignment. Harmonic resolution resonates to the thickness and heaviness of the lower dimensions. This can cause disturbance and scattering of energies and over-identification with emotions of frustration, anger, isolation, and confusion. My mouth's getting dry. Which disrupts the auric field. Okay, and the aura card, I think it was the divine feminine. I think you said you watched that reading, yeah. And the aura card. Okay, so auric field. Okay. Your Merkaba, your energetic field. your light body, okay? Your rainbow body. So identification, over-identification with emotions of frustration, which disrupts the auric field. Divine light codes, DLC, all caps. I mean, all first letter is capitalized. Divine light codes transmute these emotions. So divine light codes. See all the ancient information being downloaded. It's really just an activation, and it's already inside you. You're just got to activate certain things at certain times. Divine timing, okay? The awakening, the remembering, the shedding and releasing, the transmuting. So divine light codes transmute these emotions, diffusing and disarming lower emotional states, and return the auric field to harmony, peace, and serenity. I have a stone that says serenity too. So that's the celestial interpretation. This is the oracle interpretation. You need to acknowledge some of the lower level emotions, hidden negativity, frustration, and confusion that may be a factor right now. Release any unfocused and distracted mental chatter. Yeah, the releasing. Okay, one of those cards says releasing. And I was just saying before I started with the lower vibrational stuff, okay, as we're releasing that, we're going to see others who are coming into that releasing, and we have to remember what we went through. Okay. So the honesty, so you can be honest with people but still have honor. We're not using truth as a weapon because it's not truth. Remember it's honesty. So it's truth with wisdom applied, divine feminine wisdom, honor, holy. Okay, so mercy, grace, wisdom, forgiveness, unconditional love, compassion, joy, creation. Okay, trust, faith, all these, hope. Okay, charity, which is love. So breathe deeply and diffuse excessive mental and emotional energies to regain your balance. You may also have attracted people in your life who are operating from lower vibrations, and you need to disconnect from this. No! Rodo. Okay. Whatever. You're going to be blown away by this, though. Okay? I'm just going to say. Oh, and Shungite. Oh, my God, and Palo Santo. Oh, jeez. This card. What? Okay, so I burned Palo Santo, and I don't do that actually a lot, okay? Shungite. I'm all down with the Shungite. I have a big chunk on what I'm, anyway, in my water glass. Anyway, it's just Shungite, yeah. So the oil, the essential oil is Palo Santo, and the companion crystals are rhodonite and Shungite. And I'm going to show you this because, yeah. You see that? Hello, Mamacita. Hello, ancient warrior goddess, high priestess. Woo! Oh, see, I know shit. When I know some shit, I know who's some shit. You fucking kidding me? That stone. Dude. That's the stone you said you dreamt of? And rose, and the roses that came up, and okay, that's ancient, that's some shit, and that's some shit, and okay. Just know that you know some shit, and you're some shit, and you've been some shit, and you've probably been killed a bunch of motherfucking times. I'm sorry if I'm just like cursing, plus it's like like everything's upside down and backwards, so when we're actually saying good things, we're probably saying bad things, so anyway. Oh my God. Yeah, harmonic resolution. Oh, really? No kidding. Are you? Really? Are you kidding me? Oh, Jesus. Oh, the Order of Melchizedek. Melchizedek. There's our card. Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you to help animals. Serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. And a couple dreams lately I've been getting. And I mean, I've gotten those dreams. When I had the black elk dream, that's on my channel. That it was kind of wounded, like its chest seemed raw, and so, and dogs lately. And it's the year of the wooden dog. My head smells like a wooden dog. Sorry, it's not this, that, and not about me, but so serve animals. Okay. Sunshine Yellow Dragon, this is also like your power center, your solar plexus. This is your self-expression, your spirit, the yellow, the sun, the divine masculine, electric. We have the green dragon on the bottom, helps you tune into the secrets of nature. Okay, so see that key, yeah. Trees unlock wisdom, just connecting with all the denizens, the fairies, the tree devas, all the wind, the earth, the air, the water, the fire, okay? Receive answers and guidance from nature, align with your divine essence. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's Ariel time. Magenta Dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom. Awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. That's what I'm talking about right there. That right there. That right there, honey boo-boos. That right there. Every day. All day, every day over her. And over there, right there, too. I guess so, huh? You better make sure you got a sacred space. Maybe while you're working on that, you can do it with nature. Okay, I have some Dracaena. I realize this is like Draco drag. Okay, it's emerald tree. It's also, okay, it's Draco, so it's like serpent, emerald. It's like two different plants. Okay, totally different, and they have a Draco dragon, divine feminine prefix, like etymologically. Okay, so if you are somewhere where it rains a lot, snows a lot, whatever, bring it inside. Get some or go puddle stomping and then, you know, jump into a hot shower or whatever. Don't get sick. Don't do anything crazy now. But just, yeah, connecting with nature, because it activates you. It unlocks. It's just like the Bible. Everything. It's just, okay. So certain words will trigger you, even if it like is uncomfortable and it's disturbing. It's a trick. It's activating something inside of you. So this is also the higher perspective. When we get triggered, we're gonna have the higher perspective by saying that. I just saw the birds on that dragon. And that kind of looks like a Stellar's Jay, which just came to me yesterday. They'll like appear outside the window on the neighbor's roof right at the right time when I'm looking out. But okay, anyway. Yeah. And then it was interesting because I jumped on a live feed to see what they're talking about. And right when I did that, they were talking about birds and bird totem messages. I'm just like... Really? Of course. So right when I said that, I noticed those two birds, and that very much looks like a Stellar's Jay. It's like a blue and black bird, and it has like a crown on its head. And you usually see them in two, and I think there are two males that just, you know, whatever, frolic together, go hunt together, whatever. Because I always see two very blue. Okay, the male is the colorful one. Okay, so. That possibly is a falcon or a hawk. That'd be interesting. Oh God, a falcon and a Stellar's Jay. That just would make sense because those are my two #1 totem animal. So I even just got like this kind of, it looks like a little face on the stone there, it even kind of, that looks like a little being. So it's just like the stones have information, all, because the elements are inside us, they're all around us. So if we're communicating with those elements, we can communicate better with our body. We're communicating better with our body. We're communicating better with the earth, and vice versa. So it's unlocking all this ancient stuff, the natural, getting back to the true, the honest, the actual, the magical is the actual. The fairy tales, yeah, that's where all the truth is. So yeah, connecting with anger, that wanted to come out. Okay, so connect with it. Okay, go. The nature, tree devas, the denizens of the earths, all the earths. All the elementals, they're going to help you transmute that. They're going to help you to awaken, activate it, to learn how to do all this, the alchemy, transmutation, this higher level, more honesty than truth, because honesty is truth, but higher level. Okay, the higher feminine wisdom, grace, mercy, forgiveness, compassion, unconditional love. Okay. So yeah, really more that's going to activate the more you connect with nature, animal totem message, do more, you know, have your focus be more guided towards this kind of spiritual work, okay? As much as you can incorporate, but what I'm saying is, the top of this deck was saying, oh no, when I read the card, that's right, accelerated ascension, right? Yeah, so I'm just saying, because you can do quantum, as far as the free will part of it, there you can skip steps and do quantum jumps if you, it just depends on how much you're open to receiving. The more you open up, the more you release, the more open you are, the more empty, so the more you can be filled up with your divine messages, okay? The more you can focus on that, the more you can make that the priority, the more you can have that just be your whole existence, okay? Really letting the spirit lead the way. That's what we're doing now. We're not letting the flesh lead the way anymore, okay? So we're transcending the ego. This is the difficult process, but you can have accelerated, like, skip steps. If you realize, like I was saying in a tarot reading with the Nine of Wands, it's like if you can realize your own power at certain, you come and you have these epiphanies, okay? So then you go, oh wow, my legs are this long, I can actually do I can skip 3 steps because I didn't even realize my legs were this long. I was just doing 1 step at a time, but then I came into this awareness of how long my legs are. Oh, I'm doing 3 steps at a time from now on. And then I'm going to work on my muscles and so I can even be more like leaps and bounds. So I'm going to go for 5 steps. Okay, so this is how we're striving, we're pushing ourselves more and more and more as we get stronger. This is the acceleration, okay? Gaining momentum, the quickening. Because it's not like you just go up another level, and it's just like with Pac-Man, okay? It's like you have, when you go up a level, it's faster, okay? The ghosts are moving faster, so because you have more skills at the next level, so you have to be able to move quicker, adapt more quick, transmute things quicker, alchemize more consciously. So nature and animals, big one, because green dragon, connecting with nature and animal. Okay, so it's like, shamanistic vibe. I don't know. Definitely. So, I love it. I don't even know what the sunshine yellow dragon. Oh yeah, that's right, because we had. Oh, this is where the accelerated ascension was. Thank you. Okay, magenta and fuchsia are very much. Yeah, see. This high vibe and stuff. So you got to transmute all the lower. Gabriel helps you burn up all that anger. Okay, transmuting all that. And then this is where then we arrive at the. See, we get the liberation from the karmic wheel, the samsara. We have our through the sadhana, sad Anna. We releasing all this, okay? Then we arrive, okay, we realize we're free from the samsara. We've had our liberation. We through our sadhana, okay. We arrive at the siddhi, S-I-D-D-I or S-I-D-D-H-I, like, hi Sid. This is where all the magic is. Now it's just you, nature, your body, connecting with the, okay, there's just all things that are natural. This is where all the activation, all the magic, all the, okay. It's all within us. It's all within the natural world. Big time. Nature, animals, okay. It's going to help you accelerate your ascension. And Gabriel really helps to transmute those lower vibrational energies that can distract you on your path. And, you know, everyone's doing their job down here, we'll just say that. And so you got to maintain focus and discernment, and you really have to be diligent about your own journey, okay? Putting God first. God puts you first. You have direction and focus. You can't worry about anything else. So, harmony. Wow. Okay. A couple of these are kind of in depth. See where we're at here. Oh, we're good. Okay. Oh wait, I was gonna, you know what, I've already shuffled these, so we'll just, I was gonna pull an angel card, but I'm gonna do that last, I think. So these ones I'll pull and then we'll read. Okay. Oh shit. Huh. Look what came out. Oracle, wisdom, and see all the, I was really getting all this blue, dark blue, indigo. Okay, so maybe you're indigo, okay, in this honesty and the great everything. Dark blue here again, more blue in this joy card. There's just lots of blue for whatever reason. Like all the backs of these cards, blue. Oracle and wisdom. I'm telling you, divine femme. Okay, so you possibly are an oracle. Or were in a past life, okay? Shaman, oracle, high priestess, seer, dreamer, prophet, whatever you want to call it. You can call it anonymous. You can call it whatever you want to call it, but wow. Very deep purple, very high wisdom, all this ancient, wow. I'm getting like, oh, the Temple of Dendera. The ancient divine feminine goddess, high priestess. I mean, that looks like the high priestess card too, with the two columns there. The oracle. Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you, fellow oracle. So we have smoke with prayers on the bottom. Smoke. Okay, so that's another element. Okay, so the consuming fire. Okay, that creates the smoke. And you can see all kinds of stuff in there too, and just meditate on just incense smoke, or you know. So I was saying with the elements, fire. Okay, really. Now, this is the fire of creation that releases your Uturi, Aries. We're in Malkuth. We're arising. We're manifesting this. Now we're expressing this. Okay. All this deep work we've been doing. Now it's like, now it's really time to orate, to speak. Bring forth that wisdom. into the world. It's time. Where's our resolve? It's in the harmonics. It's in the harmony. We all have to be singing on key. So smoke. That's very much Gabriel passing us off to Ariel, Uriel. Time to manifest. And we have wishbone. Okay, very much the two. The feminine, the testes, the ovaries. He's the one. I shouldn't say he, but the masculine, singularity, the tip. The one, the singularity, whether it's the vaginal canal or the pineal shaft, that's masculine. The two, the testes, the two, the ovaries, that's the feminine. Together, the trinity, the magic. So and that's affirmation. Okay, very, very important. And there's like little hearts, and you can see two coming together. This side of the heart, perfect mirror reflection. It's like two. You draw a straight line under that, it's almost like the omega sign. Because that's how we create. Orate, oracle, the two, the wings, the lungs. Okay? The two testes, the two ovaries. That's her, the divine feminine. So affirmations and prayers, okay? Very important. Affirmations, positive affirmations, and the power of prayer, the power of positivity, the power of positive affirmations, the power of prayer. Wow, I'm not even going to read for this. Oh, let me show you this. What one was that? I think that's this one, yeah, the ancient. Ancients. Oh, are you ancient? I guess so. And ancient oracle as well. Hello, fellow. Yeah, so the spoken, the spoken word and smoke. Very. So, yeah, incorporate some of that into your sacred space. Yeah, just speak wherever you go. You're orating everywhere you go. It's an opportunity to share that wisdom, the wise dome. Now this is the light workers oracle. Oh wait, I already did that. That's right. Yeah, this is Light Workers Oracle. Okay, let's see what comes up for this one. One card, please. One card will suffice. So prayer, affirmation. So yeah. You can even just have like one prayer that you do or one affirmation that you do, one of each that you write yourself. That's easy. You can even rhyme or whatever. So where, you know, you carry a crystal in your pocket every time a negative thing you have to transmute, grab onto that crystal. Quartz crystal, clear quartz crystal is a good one. Or like a black stone or a combination of both, so you can have clarity and then also protect yourself. With the dark, little black stone, the ferrous, magnetic, rich, ferrous, rich, magnetic, okay, more feminine, and then the clear quartz is for the just clarity and discernment. So, and just small ones that, you know, hold it into your hand, you know, until it's, you probably know all this stuff, until it's just your body temperature, and just absorb the energy of that. And So whenever this negative stuff comes in, you can already have a prayer, an affirmation ready to go in your head, and you just keep saying it over and over and over. So you block that energy, you block that negative energy with those affirmations, okay? With those prayers. And it can be simple and rhyme, so you can remember it and say it over and over and over and just have it with you everywhere you go. You don't have to check a verse in the Bible. It can even be a verse from the Bible. However, I encourage people to make it their own, though, but incorporate energy from, you know, your favorite Bible verse or something, and just make it your own, so that it's really you and Source creating that, so that that just allows for the highest amount of resonance possible when you do that. It's good to get assistance and guidance from others, as you know, to get some kind of focus and direction, but it's always, the most important thing is to make it your own by having your own direct relationship with God and trusting in that, and knowing that that's the way. Your own personal relationship with your Creator. Letting the right brain, feminine energy, creative force lead the way. And be balanced in your masculine and feminine, so we're in our heart always. That's where we have the highest perspective. That way we can tune into the most amount of all these, the honesty thing, the honor, the holy, the things of the holy. Mercy, grace, forgiveness, compassion, charity, hope, joy. Okay, I just want one card, please. One single card from the Lightworkers Oracle deck. Well, they're all Oracle cards, but yeah. And then we'll pick a Fairy Realm, Fairy card, and an Angel card. And then we'll throw some Tarot here. You got the card for us? One single card, please. Yeah, with the bigger decks, big, longer message here. Have a single card, please. I mean, those are a little bit lengthy too, but I didn't really... Oracle, hello. I think we don't even need to go into the book for that. That's pretty self-explanatory. And when you're given messages as specific as plants and crystals in your dreams and stuff, and I mean, hello, it came up in that card. Rhodolite, roses, okay, anyway, so, yeah, you're unlocking your ancient wisdom from all your past lives, all the way back to the very beginning, from Source, from the stars, where it all comes from. Divine cosmic womb. Initiation, huh? One card, please. Come on, light workers. Give us a card. Divine benevolence. Who we love and who love us. Always guiding us in the right direction, helping us, assisting us, encouraging us. Letting us know that we have the power, we have all the tools, the strength, the wisdom inside us to do all of this. We need to trust it. We need to have faith in ourselves, in our abilities, in our gifts, in our blessings. Receive the blessings. Be open to the blessings. Be fully open to receive all the blessings. Empty out all the lies, the distortions, the things piled up on us lifetime after lifetime of betrayals, lies. Let's tune into all the joy. Let's burn up all the lower vibrationals. Yes. Oh my God. Wow. There's that 10. Is that a 10? Oh, that's 40. Okay, well, that's the number of the angels. Okay. Orbs of light. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, look, it was on the bottom, 44. Hello. I think you're a human angel. Earth angel. Seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. And this is only the second time using this deck, and that card already came up. Third ray of creative intelligence. Whoa, look at all the butterfly. Look at that. Orbs of light is the one that came out for you, though, so we'll read that. There's 3, Christ consciousness. That's my life path number. 3 together. 2. Okay, we're going. We don't want to go too deep with all this, but if you don't already know your life path number, just everything with your name. There's no accident. The names that were given, we think, oh, our parents, looked in a baby book, and yeah, okay, that's what it looks like in the 3D. But it's all been chosen. Everything's been chosen by God already. So third ray, that's card number 3. That makes sense. All those butterflies. See the transformation. It's like all the crack. Her skin is like cracking. It's cracking open, cracking and bleeding. And her true essence. Look at all that. She's free. Breaking free. All the distortions, all the lower vibrationals, all the lower vibrational energies, okay? That's where we find all the distortion, all the lies, okay? When we rise above, we see the truth. We're free to express our true essence, our divine essence. Look at all those butterflies, rainbow, butterfly, golden hair, just pure white light. This is the truth, rooted in spirit. Okay, that's what we are. Stars are pure. Stars hold no shame, no guilt, no distortion of perception. Oh. That hit me hard, what just came out. That was the angels. It's like something that came out in another video is something about judging imperfections or something. It's like, do we judge a mountain and look at it and say, oh, well, you could do a little nip tuck here or there. You could, do a little brow lift, do a little cliff lift here. You're kind of saggy over here, Craggle Rock. Okay, so this is the truth. We are beyond the flesh. We are orbs of light. We are divine, pure wisdom. All-knowing, all-loving. Completely surrendered to that truth. The pure truth of love. This is the highest perception of all. The Pleiadians actually look up to us because we're so evolved in our heart. That's why humans are the most intelligent species. It's a lie. Oh, you're so dumb. No, we're being activated. All that stuff that they say junk DNA, no, it's all being activated. And it was all divine. God's in control of everything. Nothing slips by God. So we trust in the process and know that God sees all, hears all, knows all, wrote all. And we co-created this beautiful story. But we have to be rooted in the truth. We have to be honest with ourselves. And what's the truth? If we're being honest with ourselves, The truth is that we are rooted in spirit, where we are pure and eternal in the unified rainbow of light. That pure white light contains all the colors of the rainbow. Where was that one right here? No, I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, it was in this one. Okay. Rainbow, Jaguar, High Priestess, Oracle, Light Worker, Earth Angel, Prophet, Saint, Seer, Dreamer, Oracle, Orbs of Light. I think you have an important role in anchoring a lot of joy. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to make this too long for you because I do want to pull some tarot cards. So I think the fairy deck, we'll read from the fairy deck because those are pretty straightforward too. Because a couple of these decks have kind of lengthy definition. So let's see what comes out. This is the Fiery Fairy Forest. Oh, and the dragon card was from the Dragon Oracle. And then we'll pull an Angels of Atlantis card. Oh yeah, and if you have a person of interest, I don't even need to know gender, age, initials, what I mean, but yeah, so I mean I won't even mention the initials. I just all you can say is yes, I have a person of interest, and I'll be like, okay. Then when I do the reading, I'll just ask the question, what do we need to know about this person of interest? And it's as simple as that. And I don't even need to know specifically what it is. I like doing cold reads, actually. That's the best way. I prefer to work like that because you'll know what the messages are. I don't necessarily need to know what you'll know what they are. So like something will come out and I'll be like, I don't even know why I'm talking about cake right now. But then like someone will be like, oh my God, that's me and my twin flames special song is by Cake or something. Wow. Okay, 2 came out, so I'm just gonna take these. Oh! Dude. Okay. The Golden Unicorn, look at that. Amber Race, Archangel Gabriel. I'm just saying, okay. The Golden Unicorn. Number 43, that reduces to 7, so again. And Protector, Guardian, Champion. Yeah, look at the color of those eyes too, golden. Definitely getting Archangel Gabriel, fire. Red-haired, just like Jesus in my dream that I had. Actually, twice I saw him in my dream. Yeah, and then this is the other one you got. Oh, and this is a 5. Yeah, that's the color. That's the number of Archangel Gabriel. And because it said herb wisdom, that's why I went, whoa! Herb wisdom, secrets, hidden love. Number 5, the hedge witch. She's called the hedge witch because she's always tinkering about in the hedges, getting her clippings, all her little herbs and stuff, just like we do in our garden too. We go collect the rosemary and the, okay. So let's read those. Oh, look at the bottom. Here's another 44. Was that on the bottom or top of? Yeah, it was at the bottom of that deck. And the bottom of this deck also has a 44. Hello, Earth Angel. And that's Otherworld. Like I was saying, the underworld, okay? Veil. Illness. Transition. Okay, so also what the Divine Feminine does is the Harriet Tubman medicine, the safe passageway, just like with my dream with Michael and then the next night with Azrael. And you can, if you want to, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I mean, it's not that interesting really, but just on my channel, you can type in Azrael or Michael or the Angels of Death. I forget how I put it on. But anyway, the dream that I had, it was, and I've had this and dream again with the bat. It's these corridors, these passageways. The Divine Feminine really helping the passageway, the moraines on the side, the guiding force, okay? So, the Divine Feminine has a big role in that transition, birth, death, rebirth, transitioning, emerging into the next realm. So the underworld, death, birth, creation, okay? So, illness, transition, the veil, very much Spider Woman medicine. See all the webbing, okay? On the top we have 29, which reduces to 11. Before the gathering, celebration, anticipation, event. Oh, the event. Oh, the unification of you. Event, the gathering. Before the gathering. Very much like, too, that copper, just like the unicorn. It looks like the unicorn. The golden unicorn. The golden fairy. Looks like that ancient Egyptian, Scota, Scottish, okay, the Irish. Oh, that looks like the Black Irish, the Selkie. Kind of like that, right? The two different kinds of ancients. The copper, redhead, and the more olive skinned, dark haired Hebrew. Okay. So Divine Feminine wisdom, very much, okay. Very, yeah, I already knew that. Yeah. I was tuning into that fire. So that very, very interesting that the smoke card and bones, because I was saying like, in the beginning, or maybe I went off on a tangent and I didn't finish, but our own bones, if we were our own ancestors, as they're digging up these old ancient burial grounds and ancient sites or whatever, they're digging up our own bones that we were in a past life, but we're here in this existence with these bones, but those bones from old past lives are still here on the earth. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy when you think about that. It's like, those are my bones that I was in a past life, and they're right there's this is a possibility, right? Yeah. So to have the wishbone and the fire, okay, the smoke one. Yeah, wishbone. Okay, so bones and fire. And in my shamanic tarot deck, bones represent fire, okay? Because your bones is your ancestry, is your fire, is your spirit. That's your bloodline. So I will read these fairy cards last because they're a little in depth, but we're going to pull an angel card and see who comes up. Gabriel already wanted to turn around with Grace. There's Gabriel with benediction. And didn't I was saying, okay, the affirmation, the speaking, the word is very important. And even just speaking the word in your head, okay, but out loud too. So benediction, good, the good word, the good diction. Okay, straight from God. See the hand of God? Five fingers and toes, 5 petals on a flower, 5 senses. Okay, this is the 6th sense. So also let your hands, what you're doing, your action, reflect the good word from God. Okay, so what we do, how we think, how we feel, transmuting the lower energies of the flesh to and being led by spirit. Hello, Gabriel. And then who else? So here's Hanael, Anael, Haniel, Hanael, Anael, Aniel. They're all the same angel. With integrity, into the gritty. So here's the 2, the feminine. Here's the masculine, singularity. Here's that bridge across the top, rainbow bridge. Okay, so that's what we are. We're like, come on, come on, masculine, raise to your divinity. Come on, feminine, come on. Or that would be depending on how you're looking at it, the right side, if you're at the perspective of the scale. So come on, right brain, come on, raise to your divinity. Come on, left brain, come on, masculine, raise in your divinity. Meet me up here at the higher levels. Okay, rainbow bridge. That's what we are. Because it's like we're up here, we arc down, like we're a filter, a magnet, okay, just like a magnet is like in the shape of a horseshoe, a bow. Okay, a bridge, kind of the same thing. It's just more squared off. This just looks more squared off. But this, like if you, it's just an arc, okay? If you want to represent it more in a masculine way, the arc, okay? The archangels. So, it's the feminine. This is a masculine. Pineal shaft, vaginal canal, masculine. Testes, ovaries, the 2, that's the feminine. Guiding force, the funnel, the moraines. Okay, but together, that's creation, the Trinity. So very much balanced. Integrity, okay, very much important role for you. Child, soul child of God. Okay, look at meditations on the bottom of this deck. So another Padmasambhava again on the bottom of the deck, and this one says meditation with Jophiel. I knew that was going to come up because the joy came up a couple times. So very sunny. Okay, so meditation is going to bring forth more and more of that. And here's another on the top, cycles, and this was circles and cycles. Okay, and that was another thing why the feminine is so connected. Doesn't have to go on a hero's journey and a jabberwalking, because every month we have a lunar cycle. We can't get away from spirit. We're so connected every month. This is okay. This is why the feminine has such an important role. This is why we have to have the integrity that Hanael. Ask for Hanael's assistance with integrity so that we can come from a perspective of divine wisdom. Okay, so we help uplift others. Be that rainbow bridge. That's what the role of the divine feminine does. Doesn't use truth as a weapon. We maintain honesty. We be that thing. So, instead of, us taking whatever, ibuprofen or what, I mean, I'm not telling anyone what to do, but so when we have those cycles, the moon cycles, meditation, very important. Benediction. So during those times, those cycles, we might want to engage more in honesty, right? But we have to make sure that it's honesty. We're not using truth as a weapon, that it's benediction. Gabriel will help with patience, okay? Burning through those lower vibrational energies so that our word is powerful. Okay, because the power of the word with the divine feminine, the spoken word, is very important. So we have to maintain integrity with it. So thank you, Gabriel, with benediction, and Hanael with integrity. So really balanced in your speech. Yeah, learning that for myself, because I deal with a lot of anger too. The feminine has had to heal a lot and deal with a lot of anger. And look at right under meditation is there Gabriel with grace, okay? And Metatron with mercy. So Metatron, so Elijah and Sandalphon, I don't know, Jesus and John the Baptist. Just saying. And they are called, I went right up to grace, look at that. Oh, oops. So, Gabriel is the divine messenger. Okay. And Hanael, oh, right, the sacred warrior. Okay, so. Let us read from okay. Oh, stretching my legs out. The golden unicorn and the hedge witch. Beautiful. Opened right up to 28, the dreamer. Dreamers, seers, prophets, saints, light workers, children of the Most High God, however you want to say it. Put your own little flavor, little spice on it. So 43. There's 34 is the green man. That's interesting. The green man is 34 and the golden unicorn is 43. Yeah, these are pretty short, as you can see, so won't take us too long. Okay. Protection, guardian, champion, the golden unicorn. Page 120 and 121, card number 43. Everyone deserves to have another person in their life to whom they can turn for protection and care. That's right. In Divine Feminine, God loves His Shekinah. When it comes to His Shekinah, He is provisionary. He makes sure the feminine is provided for. But you have to be the Divine Feminine to come into the provision, the siddhi, the magic, okay, where all the blessings come in. So you got to go through the releasing, surrendering, so having faith and trust in the process, purifying all. Then you start utilizing all the tools and skills of all the awakening, the shedding. Now we're manifesting. Okay, and we have, okay, if you're Divine Feminine, you will be blessed with the Divine Masculine. Okay? So cut that shit, talking shit to yourself out of like scarcity mentality. No. You just maintain that divinity and be the Divine Feminine. And you just watch God work the magic that you are going to co-create with him. Her and him. The masculine and feminine energies. Because as you come into your divinity, you're now aligned with divine tools, divine wisdom, divine knowledge, divine everything. The way you think, the way you feel, the way you act, it's all, okay? We're constantly spiraling upward. Don't So we can't slow ourselves down. It's just that just makes it harder for ourselves. So surrender is the biggest thing that I can share to make it easier. The more and more you just surrender to God and not fight the process and just trust and have faith in the process. So when this card comes to you, for you, it says when this card comes for you, the golden unicorn, it's coming for you. The golden unicorn is showing you the path to a person, advisor, or mentor who will assist you through the challenges you are now facing. When the golden unicorn appears, it is as a beacon of hope for which the right guidance, what seems to be impossible, can be achieved, and you will no longer feel so raw, vulnerable, and unable to go on. But that's all part of the process. That's right. It's beautiful. It's all beautiful every step. The golden unicorn appears to those who are facing unjust circumstances. They will show you step by step how to get through this time when it seems that all friends have fallen away and the world is no longer a safe place. And that happens for a reason, so that we are fully surrendered to God, to trusting in God and knowing that you can't trust anything else but God. We can't even trust ourselves. We got to trust God, and then, okay, God first. That's, yeah. Oh, right. All the friends falling away. So much falling away. The pieces of ourselves that we thought we had. There's so much shedding. Literal skin and out. Oh my. They lead with reason, intelligence, and intuitive brilliance. With their guidance, you will come to a safer place within the world and be wiser in choices regarding friendships, alliances, and partnerships. You are wiser now and will never be quite so... You are wiser now and will never be quite so hurt again. There is now protective energy about you. And it is safe for you to leave the current circumstances and create a new path. The judgment you have sensed about you will now dissipate, and true, good people enter your life to help heal the pain of friendships that have fallen. Huh. Exactly. Receive the blessings, Divine Feminine. Receive the blessings. Receive the blessings, Divine Feminine. Receive your blessings. And if anyone tries to obstruct that, let them fall away. The angels will take care of it. You don't have to pay it any mind. You just cut it out of your life. The angels take care of it. You just put God first and you go down your path, along your path, back home to God, according to your God-given guidance, direct from Source, Divine, Holy Mother, Father, God, okay? Anyone tries to stand in the way of you and your blessing, you and your Creator, you and the connection between you and Divine Source, let them fall away like water under the bridge. Bless them. Let them go with love. Woo! I'm getting fired up for this Hedge Witch card. Ooh, because that's 5. That's, ooh, I opened right up to the Wild Hunt, number 9. So the Hedge Witch, Herb Wisdom, Secrets, Hidden Love, card number 5. On page 44 and 45. There's that 44 again. Hello, Earth Angel. You a hybrid like me? That's what Earth Angel is. You are being asked to consider herbal forms of healing. I've had cannabis oil all over my head. It's, oh my gosh, it feels so good. It's like taking all the itch away. It's like no other thing. It's like the herbal wisdom that's flooding in now for the divine feminine. That doesn't mean it could be man or a woman. A divine feminine wisdom, okay, is the one that holds all this knowledge. The plant medicine, the herbs, the plants, the animal, the plants, the earth, all the elements. Okay. So working with what is in between. Okay, so you are being asked to consider herbal forms of healing. Working with what is in between. Effective and yet natural. Available and yet still hardly acknowledged. Yeah, we still call them weeds, dandelion, but yet then we'll go to the store and buy it in the tea and spend all this money for organic dandelion. Okay. Changing the foods you eat to include more greens and herbs to boost energy and health, and begin to pay very serious attention to the quality of the foods you eat. Again, with a very close focus on the world of herbs and plants. And hello, and you already had a plant medicine dream and and 5, very organic. 5, hello. Herb wisdom and 5 and Archangel Gabriel, because it's mother. Gabriel, the angels know how things work. The feminine leads the way. That's why they respect the mother. They respect mother. And that's not saying, oh, I respect a woman and put pussy on a pedestal. This is the trigger device. This is the distorted masculine reaction, whether you're in a female vessel or a male vessel. This is the distorted masculine triggered response from the brainwashing and conditioning. Mother is the earth, the egg, okay. We don't need to explain anymore. We just need to focus on God. Yeah. Divine feminine. Okay. You can at this time adjust the way you eat and find essential oil blends which assist with sleeping, with becoming calm, with dissipating anger, increasing self-love, and deepening your wisdom. Yeah, the divine feminine, I'm saying, we got a lot of anger. But we need to channel that fire, purify it, and keep raising up. But because this is all past life, lots of trauma, lots of being murdered for this shit, okay? And now, okay, so let's just be grateful that people are just getting triggered and, you know, calling us self-righteous or whatever. At least they're not, like, drowning us in the river, in a van down by the river. I'm sorry, I was just watching that clip from Saturday Night Live with, I can't even remember his name right now. It's on my playlist. I think it might have been the Twin Flame Flicks playlist. In a van down by the river. Yeah, probably lots of, yeah, there's mugwort, there's mullein down there, there's there's all kinds of good stuff down by the river. So, yeah, the anger, okay, increasing self-love and deepening your wisdom. Yeah, so deepening your wisdom by connecting, okay, with the plants, with the herbs, with the earth, with the animals. They'll show you too. They know things. They have no filter. You know what I mean? They have no fear of what they know and who they are. Explore growing your own flowers, vegetables, and herbs. When you begin to consider the truth that what you ingest becomes the very molecules of your body, and you may decide at this time to reduce additives, sugar, GMOs, and various forms of meat too. Yeah, I mean, we don't want to set ourselves up for failure. So like, oh, I'm never going to drink again. Well, maybe just test yourself drinking with never getting to the point of even getting tipsy. We have to, are we self-disciplined? Do we have control? Like when if you want to do all just plant-based, you want to go raw vegan, you know, maybe, and if you're eating meat at this time and you're still eating hot dogs or something, maybe just go to whole meats, from any kind of processed meat to only whole meat. So like no ham, no ground meat, no sausage, no ham, no hamburger, no, okay, so whole cuts of meat, okay, a steak, a chicken leg, a whole cut of meat, okay, and tapered, whatever works for, okay, some people can do cold turkey, whatever it is, it's all individualized. God has an individual plan for there's no one size fits all. It doesn't matter, okay, what people think, or they want to try to put you in a box, or you have your own divine plan, individualized plan, custom made for you, okay, that you co-wrote with God. So you now begin a journey into health and well-being, and eat what is good and wholesome for you. The hedge witch is a messenger guiding you to this new path of nourishment and well-being through the plant world. Oh my God! Okay, now I'm gonna cry. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God, Lord Jesus. We're gonna have to pull a verse now. Look what the artwork says. Oh, holy moly. Look what the artwork says it's called. Hepzibah. Are you freaking kidding me? Hepzibah. My delight is in her. Oh, hello, Earth Angel, Witch, High Priestess, Oracle. I already knew. You said you're dreaming about plants and crystals and God telling you specifics like that. It's already inside you. We are not even being told. We already been told. We've been knowing this forever. It's just time to I think every time we came back, we are reawakened to this. Okay? But there's a lot of healing in this lifetime because of all the trauma experienced from all the lifetimes being murdered, burned at the stake, hunted, witch hunted down. Our children hunting us, hunting our children, murdering our twin flames, murdering our divine masculine, our... getting them to turn on us and murder us. I mean, Jesus, Lord. Hepzibah. I can't fucking believe this. God, I can't believe I fucking said Hepzibah. Okay, honey, I'm going to do a part 2 for your tarot reading. I got to pull a verse and then take a break. That was intense. That's okay. This is the only second time I even used this deck. I haven't looked at this. Okay, so yeah, wow, Hepzibah. Oh my God. God showed me rose hep, and I was just talking about all that too. Selenite, good to keep by your bed for dreaming. This is my shaman stone when I was pregnant. Dead stop. I turned 90 degrees to my right. My right arm went right into the mountain. This was right in just barely. I was with baby daddy when I was pregnant, living up at my grandfather's house, Weber, the Hebrew, and in the hills of Sonoma. And I just went on our way back. We were just walking. It's just a road, so the mountain's like carved out on the side. And I just dead stopped. And baby daddy looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, I don't know, I just have to stop. And then I turned to the right and I'm like, I just have to do this. Whatever, it was like a magnet. I stopped dead in my tracks. Boom, 90 degrees to the right, and my right arm was just going like this, just reaching out, and it went right into the mountain, and this like fit right perfectly in my hand. Like it used to be mine in a past life, and I found it again. And it just blew, right, because it wasn't, I didn't even barely have to dig, but it was just set to where no one would have even seen it, but it just, right into my hand. This is my dreamer's stone. This is my shaman's dreamer's stone. Obsidian. Okay, so this is by my bed. Both of these are on my Bible. Oh, Lord Jesus. Brother High Priest Melchizedek. Give us something for the Hepzibah. Jonathan's loyalty to David. Oh, God. I was just thinking about this yesterday. How we're woven together from the beginning. The spirit is the cloth. And we get all cut up like the paper shit. Like on 3, 2, 1 Contact. That show from the 70s, 80s, whatever, when I was a kid. 3, 2, 1 Contact. All the imagery. The paper cutter. The stack of paper. That's our spirit. That's our breath. That's our cloth family. Our breath, our cloth. And it gets all cut up and scattered around, and we find ourselves again. Jonathan's loyalty to David. Now, Jonathan... Okay. Then David... Okay. Let me just read. Now, okay, this is Samuel, 1 Samuel 20, verse 17. Now, Jonathan again caused David to vow because he loved him, for he loved him as he loved his own soul. Then Jonathan said to David, tomorrow is the new moon, and you will be missed because your seat, will be empty. And when you have stayed 3 days, go down quickly and come to the place where you hid on the day of the... Okay, so what they're taught... Okay, so what I opened up to is God's guided me to this before. And this is King David when he was younger. Who was the king at the time? Saul. Okay, so Saul had a son, Jonathan, and a daughter... what was her name? So anyway, David was a great righteous man, and Saul was just jealous of him. Okay, so he sent David out to go. He thought, he'll surely be. He wanted to be covert about it. Okay, he want people to think he was a good man, so he wasn't just going to murder him in front of everyone. Okay. So he thought he'd come up with some sneaky plan, like, he'll surely be murdered if I tell him to go collect 20 foreskins of, enemy. So he did that. He went and collected the foreskins of 20, whatever their enemies were, I can't remember. So, and he's like, when they came back, like, are they all accounted for and everything too? Yep, they're all accounted for, all that. And he's just like, David just didn't understand why he hated him so much. All these things he did, and he's just like, why won't you approve of me? Your son is like my best friend. And it says in the Bible, as if they were woven together from the beginning. Jonathan, King Saul's son, S-A-U-L, Saul, his son Jonathan, loved David. They were soul brothers, okay? Saul's daughter was in love with David. Okay, so much to where they staged his own, like, death, whatever. They knew they were going to come for him, okay? So Jonathan, even though that's their own father, they loved David so much, they went and told him what his father was planning on doing, capturing him, murdering, okay, whatever. So they told him, and even though Jonathan was his best friend and would miss him, and I forget the daughter's name, it's in here somewhere. She was in love with him and was going to miss him, but they loved him enough to let him know this was going to happen, okay, even against their own father, okay. But what happens is eventually, so this is about the soul family, breath family, okay, even though that's their dad, okay, so that's not the breath fam, that's, okay, do you understand what I'm saying here? God's children, they're scattered all over in different families and different, okay. But what happened when David escapes, and I don't know the Bible, I just know what God has shown me and why and what, as far as, okay, so he's showing me this again for a reason, this story, okay. It's about maintaining your integrity. Oh my God. This is Hanael speaking right now, okay. Because what happens when David escapes, he goes to another town, another village, I forget the name of the town, whatever. So Saul is hunting him down. He's so furious, right, that he's tricked and all this stuff. And he's just so jealous because you don't have to be. All you, just be a righteous man like David and be balanced in the masculine feminine. Okay? That's why he's not understanding why he hates you so much. But that's, okay, so what happens is, but maybe it is his breath family, because what happens is he tracks him down and he sees David prophesying in the town to all these people, and he was so taken by the Holy Spirit by witnessing David prophesy that he fell onto the ground in the mercy of God and couldn't help but prophesy himself. He couldn't help but himself prophesy. Because that's what happens when you witness God. You can't help it. It totally just shatters you. Where's that card? Where she's cracking up and but it's to release all those beautiful rainbow colored butterflies. I'm just moved because, ooh, when the angels, that starts getting me going. Okay, hon, so I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to do your tarot portion. I'm going to take a little shamanistic break and clean the cards up, and we're going to focus on just tarot and the person of interest, okay, and just get some additional messages. This is the deck I'll be using, okay, so... And I like it because it's just clear, cut to the point, not too much imagery to like just get some real clear, direct messages. So, just so you can see where I opened up to here. And get it on there. So, I will say this, peace family. All right, so I will, actually I'm just going to post this, upload it, I'll email you and let you know it's uploading, and I'll send you the link when it's ready. And then look forward to the tarot portion. I'll do that next before I do my teaching, sharing, whatever you want to call it, little video that will actually go more into depth about some more of this stuff, okay? So that I might post tomorrow, okay, so, but, all right, yeah, that's 2 hours right there. I knew this was going to be a long one just because I might make this like a new reading, you know, new style of reading, for people who, like, if they email me and they tell me like things that you said, like you're getting plant medicine and certain like activations of the crystals and specific names, specific crystals, specific plants, okay, specific angels. So yeah, this just like this, like specific for divine feminine, like keep it the same price but make it like a 2.5 hour reading, but it'll be specifically for people who are experiencing these like more higher level, more in-depth. I'm not going to try to, just because it's more in depth, I'm not trying to charge more money, but we'll just see how it goes. But what I'm saying is, you know, there's people who just kind of are starting on the path. There's people who are kind of, they're doing the twin flame thing, and there's people who are doing like, they need more in depth. It's deeper because it's more spiritual wisdom that's going on in the reading. And so it brings me joy to do it. So I don't want to make it too long and lengthy. But I think I'm going to do like a 2-hour, because this is right about 2 hours. Yeah. 2-hour, just the oracle reading for Divine Feminine. So you inspired me to kind of come up with, you know, some different ideas of just how to guide and focus my readings for, you know, just to better, more efficiently channel my gifts and bring it to the world. So yeah, your energy was really inspiring. It was a blessing and an honor, honestly. I was really looking forward to doing this reading and sitting with all the energies and downloads and everything that I was getting, and everything that you said in your emails was just, it was, yeah. I love my job. It doesn't even feel like a job. Jewish Orthodox Bible job. We got the new KJV version, but you know, precious moments. Hello. All right. Okay. I don't jabber on more now. Love, peace, and blessings. Family. Hello, family. We'll see you for the, I'll do a short little tarot portion. Little part 2 in a bit here. So, all right. It was an honor, a joy. Truly, truly, truly.